Sometimes life doesn't break you all at once. It chips away, day by day, until one morning, you wake up and you don't recognize yourself anymore. That's exactly what happened to Eli Bennett. Same job, same routine, same quiet frustration. He wasn't failing, but he wasn't living either, and whispered, I don't want this life anymore. But instead of giving up, he made a decision. Not to escape, but to reset. Not next year, not someday. He scrolled more than he smiled. He replied, I'm good even when he wasn't, not because he had to, but because his outside had started to reflect his inside. Day 7. He unfollowed every account that made him feel not enough. He started writing again, just a few lines each night, and beneath that, just 3 rules. Wake up early, move your body, and do one thing every day that scares or grows you. That was it. You just need 30 days of discipline. Not to become someone else, but to find yourself again. That's all we have. 30 days. In 30 days, you can change your habits. In 30 days, you can change your life. In 30 days, you can become someone new. That's all we have. 30 days. The person you were made to be. Start small, start messy, start tired, but just start. Your reset begins the moment you decide, I'm not staying here. Not because he had the words, but because he finally had the courage to try. Day 18. He went to the gym. He didn't know what he was doing, but he showed up, and that mattered more than anything. Day 24. He turned down an invitation that didn't align with the new him. No guilt, just peace. He had dreams, but they were buried under comfort, fear, and maybe later. And then came one night, at 28, Eli felt empty. Not broken, not depressed, just drained. His days blurred into each other. Alone in his apartment, pizza box on the table, phone dying beside him. Eli stared at the ceiling. He grabbed a notebook, wrote at the top 30-day life reset. Day 1. He got up at 5:30 a.m., eyes burning, brain foggy, but he did it. He went for a 10-minute walk, no music, just silence and his thoughts. Later, he read 5 pages of a book instead of scrolling. Tiny, but different. Day 3, he cleaned his entire apartment. Day 12, he made a call he'd been avoiding for months. Day 30, he stood in front of the mirror and smiled, not because everything was perfect, but because he was proud. Proud of showing up, proud of taking control, proud of not waiting for motivation, but choosing movement. Eli didn't become rich, he didn't go viral, but he found something far more powerful, momentum, and momentum changes lives. So if you feel stuck, lost, numb, or behind, this is your reminder. You don't need a miracle. 30 days won't fix everything, but it will remind you of who you are and who you're meant to become. If you like this story, make sure to share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.